About a month ago, I went to a church rummage sale. Church rummage sale. See if we can find something. I know you can't even see the sale right now. I bought a bunch of your jewelry last year. More modern jewelry. See if I can take anything apart. Plastic. Lots of jewelry, hun. These are glass. 2 for $1. Do the glass. If I can fit it in here. And I picked up 3 bags of costume jewelry. I don't even know what I have in here. I have a $1 bag and a 50-cent bag. And I guess this one was free. I think it was 50 cents as well. So I thought I'd go through here and see what we have and see if you have any ideas. Help me out here. I'm curious to know if you would take the jewelry apart to make something new with it, like I do most of the time on this channel, or if you would sell it as it is. So I'm looking for your feedback on this one. So let's open these bags up and see what we've got. Okay, we have some class crystal beads. Those are beautiful. I love the colors. It's an aqua blue, a regular blue, and green. And I love working with crystal beads to make earrings or bracelets. So that has a lot of potential. This one here is cool to the touch. And look at these bead caps. Aren't they cool? You can see here the necklace is loose. It's just on string. It's probably why it was at the church rummage sale. It has a barrel clasp, which I'm not very fond of, so I know I wouldn't work with that, but they are stones or glass beads. I'm not sure which yet. Let's see what else we have. This 50-cent bag. Well, we have some blue plastic beads. I'm hesitating here because they're really, really dirty. Yeah, they need a bath for sure. This is an interesting little clasp. I like that. And it says Coro. Coro, C-O-R-O, Coro. I'm sure you recognize that. This is a snake type choker necklace. I don't see any branding on it. And it does look like it has a lot of hairspray on it. I doubt I work with this one. Well, the pendant's unique, but again, it's really dirty. I mean, I guess I can clean it up a little bit. It needs a lot of love. Has some really cool little rhinestone connectors here. I like those. I know this is a little bit busy. Let me pull these back here. Some neat connectors, pretty cool. And oh, there's more. We've got some really large hole beads here. Whoop, I bumped the camera. Sorry about that. I'm not crazy about this. What do you think? What would you do with it? But my favorite part is the rhinestone connectors, but what do you think? Any ideas? Everything's tangled up. Think we have any gold in here? Wouldn't that be nice? But I don't think so. This is just a brass chain. You can tell that it's plated to look like gold. It's a ring clasp, circle clasp or ring clasp, and no markings on it. It's not in very good shape, so that might be a no for me, but you might think it has potential. That's what this video is about this time, just getting your feedback. Now, these are kind of cool. I've worked with these straight looking, get that hair out of there. I've worked with these kind of straight looking bars, hammered bars before. So those are kind of cool. Really long. Look how long the center one is here. That's gigantic. So those have some potential. Any marking on it? It's got a lobster clasp. I do not see any markings. So what do you think of that? Any ideas? We have a suede cord. It's all tangled up. I think it's multiple cords. Struggling a little bit with this one here. I think I don't know, it seems to have layers of suede cord, but I'm not quite getting it yet. I'm not getting it, you're probably not getting it either. Or maybe it's just a super, super long necklace. Could be. And it could be that it's broken. So this is what I have. I'm getting stuff all over my mat here. Lobster clasp, no markings. I think it's probably handmade. The stone is unique. Almost looks like a state. What state would that be? Any thoughts? I'm not even sure. But it has these ends that have these little dangles on them. I don't know. The stone has potential. Not sure about the rest of it, but then again, let me know. Oh, okay, we've got a tree with little chip stones. It's a pendant. And I think pretty much all the stones are there. It needs a little bit of cleaning. Has a lobster clasp. No markings, and it's actually, oh, it's got a really long, super long, extra long extension chain. That's very unusual. But the pendant does have some potential. And I have a ring. It's very tarnished. I don't see any writing inside. Well, there might be something there. Ooh, what's it say? I might need to get a magnifier here and let you know that it does say something, but I assume it's probably just gold plated, and then it has a purple stone. And again, this jewelry is quite dirty. It needs a bath, but that's what we got with that bag. We have one more bag. We move some things out of the way. You know, a lot of people that work with jewelry and do YouTube do unboxing. I'm doing unbagging. Cheers. That would be cool for a cheerleader. It'd be a huge keychain fob, but it's kind of neat. We have some plastic, we have some clip earrings. I don't see any brand, with some faux pearls. Another pair of clip earrings. These have some markings. They say Japan. Interesting colors. This is a bright yellow and this is like a mustard yellow. These are clip earrings, and these are just plastic made to look like jade. What do you think of those? One of those could become a pendant. We have some earrings again. Oh, do you see something wrong here? This is gold and this is silver. Now, at this particular church rummage sale, they often took vintage jewelry, costume jewelry apart and used it for a lot of other things. So we have a mismatched pair here. And screw back earrings. I can see a lot of glue on the back, so they look like all of them are handmade. Somewhere they're handmade. Has a moon glow bead. Do you see it? I can see the moon glow, but those are kind of neat. Put them over here with the other earrings. Just a pair of red enamel, and this one is not in very good condition. One is and one isn't. Whoa. Oh, we got two pairs. I was gonna say that's a long earring. But we've got two very long, let me get a pillow here. Two very long dangly chain earrings. I mean, it's an interesting idea to do that with chain. I guess I've seen it before, but those are extra long. I'll set that aside for now. This looks like a handmade bracelet. Twisted wire, hammered. I don't know if it's gold or not. I have a magnet here. It's not reacting to it. Well, that means it could be brass or it could be gold wire. I might have to get that checked out. This bracelet is tiny little seed beads and glass tube beads. I assume it stretches, but I'm kind of afraid to pull on it. We have another bracelet here with some tubing. This tubing is kind of hard. Faux pearls, rhinestone rondelles, and plastic beads. Oh look, there's a little teddy bear. Little teddy bear and little hearts. What do the hearts say? Made with love. There's two of them. Both hearts say made with love. Here's another little tiny little seed bead bracelet with a little handmade little knot and little loop with a lizard on it. You have to have the right size wrist. That's very tiny. How tiny is it? Wow, child size for sure. It's about 6 1/4 at the most. Here's some little charms. Does it have a brand? No branding, but it has a really nice clasp. This is actually very cute. We have sand dollars and seashells and seahorses and crystals. It's so dainty, but it's really nice. Really nice. That has an extension chain, but without the, oh, this might be an anklet. Do you see here, anklet? Yeah, I think that's an ankle bracelet. 8 3/4 without the extension. Nice. That should probably sell just like it is. Gotta forgive all the little pieces of stuff on my mat because I can't control what's coming out of these bags. Very unusual clasp. It looks like it's a safety clasp, and it does say something. Boy, it's getting harder and harder. It's a safety clasp, but if you can get this through both of those, there you go. That's how you close it up. I have a feeling the branding on it might just be for the brand of the clasp. Otherwise, it's a little link chain. We have a tiny little ring, like a pinky ring. Has a lot of age to it. I mean, it doesn't look like it has any value at all. And then that looks like it could be sterling. I bet you that's sterling. Looks like it has an opal in it. I don't see any markings, but it sure looks like sterling. That's not reacting, but it just doesn't have the look of sterling. And then we have these 3 little rings. Not reacting. I would have to take these to our gold and silver shop because I don't have a testing kit here. Don't see any markings. And this ring, it was a coated faux pearl. And all of these rhinestones are yellowed in the back. Really, really bad shape. It has some writing in here, but you can just see all the wear. Can you see the wear in the camera? Not good. And then we have, whoops, my magnet got caught on something. And then we have this little elastic stretch ring right here. I've made those before with little rhinestone rondelles. Oh, we still have more to go through, but I have to make some room. Let's see what we have in this. It's the last bag. We have a handmade pin with praying hands. Looks like a handmade snowman with a cardinal on its hat. Made in China though, so handmade in China. A little heart, wood heart that says Helen. This still has a piece of cardboard attached. Costa Mesa Classic 1995. Soccer. This has a lot of wear. That's a scarf clip and a pin and tons of wear on it. Looks like it's supposed to be a tomato. And this here, 2018 Wounded Warrior Project. Little pin back. And the breast cancer ribbon with a little, looks like a paw print. No branding. Cross that said God loves you. Feels like aluminum. And this here, M.W. Jean Carroll Ronnie, 1967. Well, I found a lot in the 3 bags. And it looks like I missed this. It's got little seed beads and little silver tone metal things. I think it's another ankle bracelet. It has a price on it for $1. I paid 50 cents for the bag. So that is everything. Let me show you here. And as I said, this is just an unbagging video, just to have some fun and show you what I got from the church rummage sale. And I invite you to leave a comment of your favorite things in this lot and let me know what items you think I should sell as they are in our eBay store and what items should I perhaps try to do something new with it. So I have to say I am partial to this. I like that to take apart. Okay, let me give you a closer look. Thanks for watching. I'm Vicki with Avante Jewelry, and I'll see you soon.